Kanye West is a genius. Yee, Kanye, KW is a genius. And throughout my life, I have done nothing but be astounded by when somebody is a genius in being able to magnetize popularity and to focus or have focused every bit of attention on them by everybody in the entertainment world. It is that simple. What he has been able to do is, and by the way, none of this in any way is meant as a justification for anything that is said. But in the scheme of things, you have to understand how people are brilliant. Cat Williams, Elon Musk, Kanye West. And what happens is, the greater they become, the more popular they become, the more they are targeted. It's that simple. Elon Musk right now, they're going after him with this full court press that he's a drug addict, he's deranged, and all of his billionaire pals wanted to bring him to some kind of an intervention, or as one comedian said, or as I call it, a surprise party. And then you've got the same thing with Cat Williams. They haven't been able to do this as much as him, but you're going to watch. He's demented, he's crazy because he's daring to go after the system. But Kanye West, they're calling him bipolar. They're doing the number 2 on Wendy Williams, but we'll talk about that later. But Kanye West, he's crazy. He's crazy. He's got that girlfriend who's doing this stuff. She's walking around nude, scantily clad. He says anti-Semitic things. He's a Trump supporter. He wears a mask. He says crazy things. Really? Really? Let me get this straight. You think he's crazy? You think he is mentally ill? I mean, to the point of being confined? To the point of being, medically, harnessed? What? Are you kidding me? He's not mentally ill. He's a genius. And he knows that every time he does something, you go crazy. You know what you could do to stop him? Ignore him. He says something that is, quote, anti-Semitic, you just guarantee he'll say it again. And by the way, this maybe come as a surprise to you, whereas it may be individually loathsome to do it, but it's not against the law to be anti-Semitic or to be racist or white nationalist or to be anti-white. You know that. That's axiomatic. I don't need to be telling you this stuff. So what is he doing right now? He's also with the biggest publicity machine, Kim Kardashian. Let me explain something to you. In the annals, and I'm pronouncing it annals, in the annals of celebrity schmaltz, in the world of putting somebody over, in the terms of pro wrestling genius, the Kardashians and Kim Kardashian, basically, remember, where did she get her start? From a sex tape pushed by her mom. Her mom pimped her sex tape, which is, listen, it's been done before. It's been done before. Can you say Judy Garland? You want to go back to the days of Clara Bow? And come on, everybody thinks that everything's happening right now. Everybody thinks that, this is the first time that Kanye has this, quote, voluptuous, scantily. Remember Russ Meyer and all these people? It's been going on forever. Come on, Jane Mansfield, go back. And for him to be crazy and saying things, America loves different. And loves flamboyant, and loves obstreperous, and loves crazy. We love to use the word crazy. Oh, Wendy Williams is crazy. He's crazy. He's bipolar. He's not bipolar. Do you think this guy is on some very serious this mental health fugue? No. Let me explain something to you. Up until the time Phil Spector killed that woman, this guy was one of the craziest people of all time, but one of the most talented. Brian Wilson, bless his heart, went through he actually went through mental illness, but not anything that dared to threaten anybody. But one could argue, perhaps maybe his genius might have been augmented, perhaps by his perspective. I don't know. But Kanye West is not mentally ill. He's playing you like a chump. And the pros, these pathetic paps, these media pros, the TMZ types. He's a genius. This is the world of entertainment has been, and by the way, we can all thank Gorgeous George Wagner for this. Gorgeous George started everything. Think I'm kidding? Gorgeous George was the most important person. Everybody from Elton John to James Brown to Freddie Mercury to glam rock, anything that dealt with kind of this effeminate presentation of image, of visage, all of that became a part of this I don't know what the word is, this image, this affect. Gorgeous George came out of World War II. We were triumphant. We were masculine. We had beaten Hitler, and we were the toughest bastards in the world. And he walks around with the bleached blonde hair. Nobody did this. This is before Buddy Rogers, before Ric Flair, before anybody. He threw out golden bobby pins. He wore capes with this rhinecone, kind of a nudie-esque, from the Grand Ole Opry. But think about the Graham Parsons nudie look. But there were rhinestones and whatever. This is Gorgeous George. Elton John, he did everything. And they said, this guy's crazy because he's gay, when we thought being a homosexual was some kind of mental illness. They've been playing the public forever. You give the public what they want. I can see Kanye West or Ye. Is it Ye or Yee? I like KW. KW sits back in his office. Okay, let's do it. Okay, people, what are we going to do now? Okay, I think we've done the anti-Semitic trope too much. We're going to be talking about this or whatever. He's got his wife. Okay, I think we're going to have to change that. The MAGA, we're going to do MAGA for a while. Okay, we're going to do that. Look how many people, from Diddy to Snoop to Cat Williams is next. Look how they're embracing Trump. And by the way, this has a lot to do with, yes, a certain degree of ideological verity and truth that they're trying to impart and impose. But what this also has to do is the notion of murmurations, and this is the Gustave Le Bon and the idea of crowds and how the true entertainer is somebody who is not able to just do their act, but to garner the attention of everybody else. Taylor Swift is a genius. By the way, Taylor Swift, you know and I know. If ever, as Cat Williams, another KW, would say, if she's not Illuminati, Conducenti, shadow government, chosen few, if she's not a part of the New World Order coven, and you know how I know I'm right? When the prototypical left, those bought and sold repeaters, not reporters, say that this is crazy, that it's a lunatic and this nutty, loony, crazy, goofy conspiracy theory, that's when I know it's true. Kanye West is not mentally ill by any stretch of the imagination. And there is a swath, there is a range of behavior that you can enjoy that has nothing to do with you being crazy. Not even close. Crazy people, Sid Barrett, crazy people don't do well. Crazy people have a disorganization of thought. Their executive centers are confused and fried and burned. What appears to be this conflagration of the ability to enjoy a degree of mentation, permanency, or utility. This is mental illness is something there's nothing funny about that. Mentally ill people do not do well. Now, being a drug addict, if you want to call that a mental illness, alcoholism, yeah, maybe, but that's different. That's different. I'm talking about pure, raw, honest to God, certifiable mental illness. This is a particular story. This is a story that requires closer attention and functioning. This is a different story. In any event, TMZ, Entertainment Tonight, everybody else, they love this. we're going to be doing a documentary on Kanye West. His erratic behavior. He walks around with the platinum teeth. Is he crazy? Playing them like a puppeteer. Playing them like a charm. All right, dear friends, dear great and glorious and beautiful and wonderful and exciting and glorious friends, I say to you, thank you. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your focus. Thank you for your everything. But listen to what I'm saying and answer me. Do you think he's crazy or is he a genius? Comment. Oh, and by the way, subscribe. You know that routine, right? Subscribe and and comment as you see fit.